Spiritist reflections transform your life. 10 powerful signs that reveal your past reincarnation. Discover them now. Have you ever wondered if you're just living this life, or if something deeper is happening in your soul? You might have experienced things that transcend time and space, connecting your current existence to many others that you can't fully remember yet. There is something extraordinary happening to you, and maybe the signs of your past lives are already manifesting. Many times, we're guided by inexplicable tendencies, habits, and even fears that seem to come from another time. These signs can be the key to understanding our spiritual journey and how lessons from other existences are present in our daily lives. In this video, we will explore 10 profound and significant signs that may indicate connections to your past lives and how they can be the key to spiritual transformation and the evolution of the soul. If you've ever felt that something in your present is a reflection of what you lived in another life, keep watching. Are you ready to discover the mysteries of your spiritual past? When we think about reincarnation, we often imagine stories of souls traveling through time, accumulating wisdom, and facing spiritual tests. The lessons of our past lives shape who we are today. Each of us carries the spiritual memories of those lives in our souls, and these experiences often manifest through subtle signs in our body, mind, and emotions. These signs can show us how we're dealing with what we lived in other existences. Reincarnation isn't just a philosophical concept. It's the key to understanding the challenges and talents we bring to our current life. Below, we'll delve into each of these 10 powerful signs that may indicate how past life experiences still affect your current life. 1. Strange habits and unexplainable quirks. Have you ever caught yourself doing something without understanding why? Maybe you have a habit of speaking in a certain way, a behavioral quirk, or an inexplicable desire for something. These habits may be directly connected to something you brought from a previous incarnation. Sometimes these patterns don't make sense in the context of your current life, but in a past life, they had a reason. For example, many people have an inexplicable attraction to certain foods or eating habits that might be linked to a different time or culture. Perhaps you lived in a country where those foods were common, or even experienced hunger in a past life, which makes you feel drawn to those foods to satisfy an unresolved emotional need. These signs are actually spiritual opportunities for you to reflect and correct patterns that were brought over without a positive purpose. Reincarnation brings with it the challenges of breaking free from the mistakes of the past. And through these habits, the spirit is trying to resolve unresolved issues. 2. Birthmarks, scars of the soul. Birthmarks are often seen as a medical curiosity, but in Spiritism, they hold a much deeper meaning. These marks can be physical reminders of how you passed away in a previous life. If you have a birthmark, like a scar or a spot on a specific part of your body, it can be a direct reflection of a trauma or event from a past life. For example, a birthmark on your chest could be related to an injury you sustained in a past life, such as a blow or a wound during an accident or battle. This may indicate that your spirit is trying to heal or purify that experience. Similarly, internal health problems, such as issues with the liver or heart, can also be manifestations of past traumas that need to be treated spiritually. These physical marks are often spiritual opportunities to free yourself from old traumas and overcome the painful memories you carry from past lives. 3. Déjà vu, memories from the past. The phenomenon of déjà vu is one of the most fascinating signs that you are connected to past experiences. We've all had moments where we visit a place or meet someone and feel a deep connection, as if we've lived that scene before. These moments are more than just coincidences. They are fragments of your spiritual memory from a previous life. For example, if you feel at home in a distant country or have a feeling of having lived in a specific place before, this could be a memory from a past life. Déjà vu is one of the ways your spirit tries to bring up forgotten information, often to help you resolve issues that still need to be healed. Additionally, déjà vu can also occur during sleep when the spirit is partially released from the physical body. The spirit travels to locations and experiences and then returns to the body, bringing fragments of these experiences back into the conscious mind. 4. Inexplicable talents at an early age. Have you ever wondered how a child can learn to play a musical instrument or speak multiple languages before they can even read? Extraordinary talents and skills at very young ages often have no immediate explanation, but they have a strong connection to past experiences. If you or someone close to you showed an unusual ability early on, it may be a sign that the soul brought this talent from a previous life. These talents, which seem to appear out of nowhere, can be a reflection of skills acquired in past lives that are now spontaneously manifesting. If in a past life you were a great musician or artist, it's possible that in this life you already have a natural affinity for these areas, even without formal training. This phenomenon can be described as a resurgence of dormant spiritual aptitudes. The spirit carries its experiences and can manifest in extraordinary ways when in a favorable environment. 5. Immediate aversions or affinities. Another powerful sign that you may have had an experience with someone or in a place in past lives are immediate affinities and aversions. Have you ever met someone and instantly felt a positive or negative pull toward them? Often, these feelings have no logical explanation, but are manifestations of past events where you and that person shared important experiences. This sign is very common in family relationships and can be seen as an echo of past lives, where the relationships between individuals were not fully resolved. Past life disagreements can manifest as instant aversion, while positive spiritual bonds can result in immediate affinity. It's important to understand that nothing happens by chance, and these spiritual connections can be opportunities to learn and evolve. Resolving disagreements and strengthening bonds of love and fraternity are essential lessons for spiritual evolution. 6. Recurring dreams, portals to the past. Recurring dreams can be one of the deepest forms of connection to past lives. If you have a repeated dream, especially one that seems to be loaded with emotion or significance, it may be a reflection of something your spirit lived in another incarnation. Dreams of persecution, struggles, death, or other significant events may indicate traumas that haven't been fully resolved. These dreams function as portals to your spiritual memory, allowing you to access past experiences that need to be acknowledged and healed. It's important that you pay attention to these dreams, as they can be signs that your soul is seeking healing for past life wounds. The practice of self-awareness and meditation can help you better understand these messages and integrate the lessons they bring. 7. Inexplicable affinity for cultures and countries. If you feel an inexplicable affinity for certain countries, cultures, or traditions, even without ever having been there, it may be a sign that you have a spiritual connection to those places from a past life. The soul carries memories of places it has lived, and these memories can manifest as a strong attraction to certain cultures. For example, if you've always had an affinity for Japanese culture, even without direct contact with Japan, it's possible that in a past life you lived there or developed a significant relationship with the local culture. These signs can also indicate that you have pending spiritual missions in those places or among those cultures, and your spirit is being drawn back to complete a journey of learning or service. 8. Illnesses and pains The law of cause and effect. The physical body is not only a reflection of a material body's health, but also of spiritual health. Unexplainable illnesses and pains can be signs that the soul is dealing with the effects of past actions. The law of cause and effect states that everything we do has repercussions, not only in this life, but also in future lives. For example, if you have a recurring health problem, such as a breathing or circulatory issue, it may be related to a problem from a past life. Spiritism teaches that illnesses can be caused by the continuation of actions from other lives, and that they arise as an opportunity for atonement and healing. By understanding these signs, we can use physical difficulties as an opportunity for spiritual evolution, always seeking healing not only for the body, but also for the soul. 9. Unexplainable phobias, fears from other lives. Many people have irrational fears, such as a fear of certain animals, places, or situations. Spiritism teaches us that these phobias often originate from spiritual traumas of past lives. For example, a fear of drowning could be related to a traumatic death from drowning in a past incarnation. These fears are memories stored in the perispirit, and their presence in your current life is an opportunity for you to overcome them. Through self-awareness and spiritual understanding, it's possible to face these phobias and gradually transform them into strengths. 10. Instant affinity with people and places. Just as we can have instant aversions, we can also have immediate affinities with people or places. This phenomenon can be a reflection of deep spiritual relationships that transcend time and space. Have you ever met someone and immediately felt a deep connection, or visited a place and felt right at home? These affinities are spiritual resonances that help us resolve pending issues from other lives. And when this happens, the soul feels reconnected with something that was lost but is destined to be healed and improved. These signs aren't coincidences. They are clues to your spiritual path and can help you better understand your soul's journey. If you identified with any of these signs or are curious to learn more about your spiritual evolution, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Click the subscribe button now and share this video with friends and family. Spreading spiritual knowledge is an act of love and charity. Like, comment and share so that together we can grow in spirituality and understand the lessons that await us on our journey of reincarnations. Let's continue this journey together. Subscribe now and get ready to discover more about yourself.